Good evening. I'm Jim Pinkerton. Cindy has the night off.
I'm Deborah Daniel. We first brought you this story Wednesday. That's when officers arrested Sergeant Eric Downey outside his South Bend home.
WSBT's Kelli Cheatham is here, and Kelli, Downey has already filed a formal complaint against the officers on that call.
Jim, he's accusing those other officers of false arrest and using excessive force. Downey also says another officer intimidated him and tried to provoke a fight in his front yard. Police aren't commenting on that part of the investigation, but we do know this was the fourth time in 13 months Mrs. Downey called police saying her husband battered or threatened her. Today, Sergeant Downey told us his side of the story.
Eric Downey says he's innocent.
There's nothing criminal.
But as this 21-year veteran of the force walked into misdemeanor court, he was clearly on the other side of the law.
It all started because of one officer. The other ones ended up getting drug into it.
Downey says he pulled into his driveway around 2 Wednesday morning. Police were already at his home following up on his wife's allegations he battered her.
I came home with the six-pack knowing I was going to be home and I was going to drink that beer or some of it and then go to bed.
Instead,
if a policeman is going to give that person a DUI, the last thing a policeman needs to do is stand there and let them drink until they are over the legal limit.
Downey claims that's exactly what officers did just before they arrested him.
He stood back there while he was drinking and smoking.
And you drank 2 beers?
Yes, I did.
Right there in front of police?
Yes.
In front of your fellow officers?
Yes, because they said nobody's going to jail.
But they did arrest him, and his blood alcohol level was .09. The legal driving limit is .08. Along with drunk driving, officers also preliminarily charged him with domestic violence.
Have you ever hit your wife?
No. No. I'm not like that. I wouldn't do that.
Okay. And why would she call and make all these allegations?
Well, she's not making all these allegations, I don't think. I don't know what she's saying because I haven't discussed that with her.
Has she hit you?
I'm not going to get into that, please. Okay. I love my wife. Okay?
In this police report from a December call to Downey's home, Mrs. Downey told officers he pinned her on the bed, then held her down in a chair before she started to fight back. Sergeant Downey told officers a verbal argument escalated to his wife hitting and choking him first.
Are you a bad guy?
I don't think so.
Bad cop?
I don't think so. I think every marriage has problems. This is a newer marriage, yes, we're still working through it.
The prosecutor's office filed formal charges against Downey this afternoon for both domestic battery and driving while intoxicated. Both are misdemeanor charges. Jim, Sergeant Downey is on paid administrative leave right now. The investigation is ongoing. His next court date is Tuesday.
And I understand that this isn't the first time that he's been on paid administrative leave.
It's not. He was actually put on leave last December after his wife said he pinned her on the bed, tried to break her leg, the argument we just told you about. That investigation was sent to Indiana State Police, but later dropped. We will have more on that coming up at 6.
All right, Kelli, thank you.